Foundation of Curriculum Development, Jane Paget, 1896 to 1980. Years of Jane. Cognitive development has staged from birth to maturity. Sensory-motor stage 0 to 2, pre-operational stage 2 to 7, concrete operating stage 7 to 11, and formal operational 11 onward. K of learning, assimilation, incorporation of new experience, accommodation, learning, modification, and adaptation, equilibration, balance between previous and later learning. Philosophical foundation, philosophies of education. Perennialism aim to educate the rational person, cultivate intellect. Role: teacher assist student to think with reason, critical thinking. Host: focus, classical subject, literary analysis, curriculum in enduring. Trends: use of great book, Bible, Quran, classical and liberal arts. Essentialism aim to promote intellectual growth of learning to become competent. Role: teacher are sole authorities in the subject areas. Focus: essential skills of 3 R's, essential subject. Trends: back to basic, excellent in education, cultural literacies. Progressivism aim to promote democratic social living. Role: teacher are leads for growth and development of lifelong learners. Focus: interdisciplinary subject, learners-centered, outcome-based. Trends: equal opportunities for all, contextualized curriculum, humanistic education. Reconstructionism aim to improve and reconstruct society, education for change. Role: teacher act as agent of change and reform. Focus: present and future educational landscape. Trends: schools and curricular reform, global education, collaboration and converge standard and competencies. Historical foundations. Franklin Bobbitt, 1876 to 1956. He started the curriculum development movement. Curriculum is a science that emphasizes student needs. Curriculum prepared learning for adults' life. Objective and activities shall group together when tasks are clarified. Where Charters, 1876 to 1952. Like Bobbitt, he posited that curriculum is a science and emphasizes student needs. Objectives and activities shall match. Subject matter or context relate to objectives. William Kilpatrick, 1876 to 1952. Curricula are purposeful activities which are child-centered. The purpose of that curriculum is child development and growth. He introduced this project method where teacher and student plan the activities. Curriculum development, social relationship, and small group instruction. years. 1886 to 1960, curriculum shall development the whole child. It is child-centered. With the statement of objective and relate learning activities, curriculum shall produce outcomes. Emphasize social studies and suggest that the teachers plan curriculum in advance. Hollis Caswell, 1901 and to 1989. Curriculum is organized around social foundation of teams or organized knowledge and learners' interests. Curriculum, instruction, and learning are interrelated. Curriculum is a set of experience. Subject matter is developed around social function and learning interests. Ralph Tyler, 1902 to 1994. Curriculum is a science and an extension of school philosophy. It is based on student needs and interests. Curriculum is always related to instruction. Subject matter is organized in terms of knowledge, skills, and values. The process emphasizes problem solving. Curriculums aim to educate generalists and not specialists.
Hilda Taba, 1902 to 1967. She contributed to the theoretical and pedagogical foundations of concepts development and critical thinking in social studies curriculum. She helped lay the foundation for diverse student population. Peter Oliva, 1992 to 2012. He described how curriculum change is a cooperative endeavor. Teachers and curriculum specialists constitute the professional core of planners. Significant improvement is achieved through group activity. Psychological foundations. Ivan Pavlov, 1849 to 1936. He is the father of classical conditioning theory, the SR theory. The key to the learning is early years of life is to train them what you want them to become. SR theory is a foundation of learning practice called indoctrination. Edward Thorndike, 1874 to 1949. He championed the connectionism theory. He proposed the three laws of learning: law of readiness, law of exercise, law of effect. Specific stimulus has a specific response. Robert Gagne, 1916 to 2002. He proposed the hierarchical learning theory. The learning follows hierarchy. Behavior is based on prerequisite conditions. He introduced tasking in the formulation of objectives. Jean Piaget, 1896 to 1980. Theories of Jean Piaget. Cognitive development has stages from birth to maturity. Sensory motor stage 0 to 2, pre-operational stage 2 to 7, concrete operation stage 7 to 11, and formal operations 11 onwards. Keys to learning: assimilation, accumulation, equilibration. Lev Vygotsky, 1896 to 1934. Theories of Vygotsky: cultural transmission and development. Learning precedes development. Sociocultural development theory. Keys to learning. Pedagogy creates learning processes that lead to development. The child is an active agent in his or her educational process. Howard Gardner. Gardner's multiple intelligence Humans have several different ways of processing information, and these ways are relatively independent of one another. There are 8 intelligence: linguistic, logic, mathematical, musical, spatial, bodily, or kinesthetic, interpersonal, intrapersonal, and naturalistic. Daniel Goleman. Emotion contains the power to affect action. He called this emotional quotient. Humanistic psychology. Gestalt. Gestalt theory. Learning is explained in terms of wholeness of the problem. Human beings do not respond to isolated stimuli but to an organization or pattern of stimuli. Keys to learning. Learning is complex and abstract. Learners analyze the problem, discriminate between essential and non-essential data, and perceive relationships. Learners will perceive something in relation to the whole. What or how they perceive is related to their previous experiences.
Abraham Maslow. He advanced the self-actualization theory and classic theory of human needs. He is also a child whose basic needs are not met will not be interested in acquiring knowledge of the world. He put importance to human emotions based on love and trust. Keys to learning. Produce a healthy and happy learner who can accomplish, grow, and actualize his or her human self. Carl Rogers. Non-directive and therapeutic learning. To establish counseling procedures and methods for facilitating learning. Children's perceptions, which are highly individualistic, influence their learning and behavior in class. Key to learning. Curriculum is concerned with process, not product. Personal needs, not subject matter. Psychological meaning, not cognitive score. Alvin Toffler wrote the book Future Shock, believed that knowledge should prepare students for the future. Suggested that in the future, parents must have the resources to teach prescribed curriculum from home as a result of technology, not in spite of it. For so, schools and students work creatively, collaboratively, and independent of their age. And society. Society as a source of change. Schools and society. Society as a source of change. School as agent of change. Knowledge as an agent of change.